Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office.
My guest this week is Sutton Lauinger. He works for Kinetic Leasing, and they actually do a lot of work helping different companies finance unique things to help take their business to the next level. We're going to chat a little bit about it this week. Welcome, Internet. Believe it or not, I'm pretty excited to be here. I'm here with my guest, my phenomenal guest, Sutton Lauinger. Yeah. I'm so scared about screwing up last names, and I've done it a lot with people that I knew before they were married, but I got through that one very good. So yeah, Sutton, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name's Sutton Lauinger. Actually, yes, I have two last names.
Yes.
I'm from Fargo, North Dakota here, born and raised, went to NDSU, and stayed here, enjoying the cold for some reason.
It's not that enjoyable, but there's heaters.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't get how great grandpa's like, hey, let's stay.
Yeah. Right? I don't know how they did it then.
I just don't get it. But here's we're gonna start out with like the power of networking.
Yeah.
And so we met like 5 years ago-ish. It's
Yeah. I think
been
so.
a while.
Yeah.
And this is when you were at Make-A-Wish, and I thought, oh, you know what? This Sutton's pretty nice when I met him. And then through that, we kind of got roped into being the judge of a karaoke contest for Make-A-Wish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And like that was a super fun day.
It sure was.
Like that was at the AmVets, and I remember I got to be like Simon Cowell that day, and we got to be mean and judgy to like drunken strangers.
Oh, yeah.
And like that was I remember like one guy, like it was us, and then like Mrs. North Dakota was the judge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like everyone was like trying to schmooze her.
Oh, yeah.
And they're singing all these love songs to her. I'm like, I like love songs. But like I docked them points for like not even trying to schmooze us.
Oh,
like,
they didn't even give it an effort. It's because I think my hair wasn't in good order then or something like that. So they were impressed.
Phenomenal today. It's fantastic. So yeah, I remember we had a few drinks, and I'm like, you know what? I really like that guy. And so from there, you know, we both kind of got new jobs.
Yeah.
And so you're at Kinetic Leasing now.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, we like, hey, we should probably have a coffee.
Right.
Catch up a little bit. And after our normal BSing,
Right.
which is an important part of a coffee meeting.
Oh, for sure.
I found out that you guys can finance intellectual property.
Yeah, yeah. So, like with Kinetic Leasing, we take this opportunities that most finance companies will, stray away from or stay away from, and we look at those as opportunities for us to get involved and help businesses move on down the innovation line.
Yeah.
And keep businesses moving. So it's kind of a strange deal, but we look for just certain things that fit, the build, I guess, per se.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat to do that.
And like that was unheard of to me, actually. And I thought, you know what? We might have one or two of these projects that might make sense for someone to kind of take that opportunity.
Right.
And so from there, we're able to close a deal this month. And now, like, this is the guts of the story that's important. You said you were going to buy tacos if we close the deal.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
And so, kids, this is the importance of networking. You make it work, and you get victory tacos. And so...
Oh, yeah. Victory tacos are definitely coming.
Today, it's happening.
Yeah,
and
sure.
oh, man, I'm really excited for it. And so, yeah, had we not met randomly 5 years ago and made fun of drunk people together like we once.
We judged them. But we could.
I judged them harshly. So I made a business chart this week, kind of emphasizing this a little bit. And so it's Codalation Business Math.
Yeah.
And so genuine connections plus business synergy, and that's Victory Tacos.
Very important.
It's so important.
It's quality. Tacos are the key to success.
They're the key, of everything. I eat a lot of Mexican food.
Oh, it's the best stuff. It's always got great flavor, eh?
So Kinetic Leasing, you finance intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a solid route to go if you're looking to finance an e-commerce website or an app build. Awesome. Anyway, maybe. And I want you to buy me more tacos.
For sure.
So, can you talk about some of the other things that you guys can help or other businesses you can help?
Well, so like I said earlier, we look for every possible way to say yes, where other agencies may be fearful or hesitant or just very, very conservative. We are conservative in the sense that we will pick through everything and look for that great ammo to provide us even more possibility of saying yes to working with a company and financing what they need to keep moving down the road. As we all know, innovation and creativity is what drives business. And that's why it's a great fit.
It is. It is a good fit for all of the innovative stuff. All of our stuff is kind of taking a big idea and turn it into a real business.
Right.
And I like where you guys are able to be creative in helping those people. And so you kind of answered how your team can help. Is there a way that we can help you in your role?
Yeah. So I guess essentially, to helping your own business is to not be fearful of reaching out and taking on that next step for that creative drive. So, by taking that next step, having that conversation with us, we'll be able to complete that step. So you get to the top of the stairs and you're not sitting here on the treadmill.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I like good analogy.
It worked out a little bit there. There's a little spitball on it.
Crushed it. So you can't come down to the Nerdatorium and not get a nerd question. And so I'm feeling Ninja Turtles today.
Yeah.
So besides the obvious Shredder, who's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle villain?
So I had to look up his actual name because it comes from the second film, The Ooze, from the early 90s.
Back when The Secret of the Ooze, yeah.
I was like 5 or 6.
Oh, I wore out that tape.
Oh, yeah. I think I got stuck in the VCR.
Yeah.
I liked Taka, I believe that's what his name was. He was the snapping turtle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I just liked how he looked in the movie, and still to this day, that's the first thing I think about.
And I went with a different villain turtle, which was Slash.
Yeah.
And he was terrifying in the cartoon, and when you're playing Super Nintendo Turtles in Time,
best game.
Last week.
Yeah, right.
He's the end of the dinosaur stage, and he's super hard to beat. And so, that's my Slash. He's just, he's tricky. And so, for sure. The nerd questions usually mean it's kind of time to wrap up the show. Sutton, did you have anything else?
Just don't hesitate to take that next step. And if you need our help or have interest in wondering what that is and how it looks, give me a call and reach out to Eric. If you can't find me, he'll find me for you.
We'll put your information up at the beginning. And honestly, worst case scenario, it's a fantastic meeting.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't work together. So let's go eat some tacos.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping out and being awesome, and have a good weekend, everyone. This is, I think, about a year since I started this. So
nice.
Okay, well, I'm going to clap so that she can figure out the editing.
Gotcha.
No Godzilla movies.